If you are an advisor or sales agent and you're wondering the difference between AI and automation and how they can elevate your business, then this episode is for you. We'll break down how these tools work, what sets them apart, and how they can help you build a stronger connection with your clients while streamlining your business at the exact same time. So let's tune in this week's episode of the Digital Advisor Weekly.
Welcome to the Digital Advisor Weekly broadcast. Looking to boost your business with the latest trends, innovative tech, and must-have resources? Join us to discover how to successfully scale your practice and automate the process. Here to guide you is your host, the dynamic leader of Advisor Marketing Hub and managing partner at American Financial, Rob Souza.
My name is Rob Souza with Advisor Marketing Hub, and we want to welcome to this week's live episode. And we'd like to know where you're joining us from. So if you could let us know the city, state, country you're joining us from, and put that in the chat along with any of your questions, and we will make sure to answer those questions either during the broadcast or immediately after. Let's jump in.
There's a lot of questions here, and now we get into the questions of science fiction. I'm sure the three things I've named are happening because that work is happening now. But at some point, these systems will get powerful enough that you'll be able to take the agents and they'll start to work together.
AI.
But you do believe it's going to change the world?
I believe it's going to change the world more than anything in the history of mankind, more than electricity.
Did you know that by 2026, 75% of advisory firms will be leveraging automation and AI tools to streamline client communications, which will boost engagement by up to 40%. That's according to data analyst Arun Chandrasekarian, and I hope I said that right, Arun. And this shift is set to redefine how advisors nurture relationships and scale their business. You can check out the article with the link below, and it's a very, very fascinating study that he did. So let's break it down. Automation and AI are both very powerful tools, but they serve different roles. Automation refers to using software to complete repetitive tasks, like sending emails or tracking leads, saving you time on the small stuff. But AI, on the other hand, it's about smart decision making. It learns patterns from data to help you make better choices. Think of it as having an assistant who gets smarter every day. Now, you are going to need a ChatGPT Plus or Pro account so that it can segment its learning from you personally rather than just the internet in general. It will learn your personal preferences, your opinions, ideas, and your values, and begin to get more and more accurate about representing your point of view. Now, why does this matter? Well, for financial advisors, understanding the difference means knowing when to use each tool to enhance your client engagement, streamline workflows, and ultimately grow your business. It's not replacing the personal touch. It's about freeing you up to have more time to deliver it. One big misconception among financial advisors is that automation and AI are the same thing, but they really aren't. Many believe that using automation or AI means you're losing that personal connection with clients because it will become robotic, repetitive, and maybe even duplicate to other advice that's out there today. But that's what we as advisors have been doing for the last decade, using syndicated content, doing research that produces the same data that you're presenting to your clients. But the truth, automation can handle all the routine tasks, freeing you up so that you can use AI to actually enhance the client experience because it's giving you more time to build that relationship.
AI is a brilliant tool for people to be more productive, but people sometimes lose sight of the fact that this is the biggest productivity advance in our lifetimes.
Another common confusion is that these tools do all the work on autopilot. And that's not true either. While automation and AI can make processes easier, they still require guidance, expert guidance. When you learn prompting with AI or you design your automation, it allows you to put your personality into it. The one thing that AI cannot replicate, but it allows you to be more efficient so that when they're using them together, it allows you to spend and focus the time you do have on, like I said before, building relationships. So how can automation and AI make your business run more efficient? Well, let's start with automation. Handling repetitive tasks, it's kind of like your repetitive task manager, except you set it up, you design it based off of specific triggers, an if-then scenario. Once it's designed, connect it to individualized data like birthdays, anniversary dates, like insurance, policy, annual review dates. All of that is individual data, but pretty much the same message is going out with the exception of the data itself. That can be entirely automated and is going to make each of your clients feel like everything is personalized. You're not forgetting any of the moments at which are important to know that they're considered an individual and recognizing them at the appropriate moment. Other ways that can help you stay top of mind with your clients is to automate the kind of reminders that need to go out at certain times of the year, like end of the year adjustments that you can give your advice on the things they should consider checking in with you about at the end of the year, or tax season. And the reminders, it's an opportunity for you to add your opinion, your advice, and your personality, and make sure that remains top of mind for your clients. Now let's talk about AI. AI it's like a smart assistant. Why? Because it can do research and you can actually have a conversation with it. And AI is like a personal assistant and learns along the way, especially if you have like a ChatGPT Pro account. It will begin to anticipate the type of answers that you personally would give, but then can add additional data and personalization. A perfect example of that is, let's say you have a meeting and you have a client, you can tell there's 2 or 3 things they're having a hard time wrapping their head around and they don't quite understand, and you try to explain it. What you can do is, as soon as the meeting's over with, you can go to your ChatGPT, hit the record button, and say, can you write an email for me based on this question for this client who's feeling this way, and I need to be able to help them better understand this topic. And you'd be shocked how absolutely effective that can be to go ahead and copy, paste, send, and you can do it all in about 2 minutes after every single meeting. You can summarize a meeting. You can have AI listen to an entire meeting, give you the transcript and summarize it with takeaways, and you can put that in an email and you can send it. So let's give you one sample of I'm going to switch to my phone and show you how I can literally show you how you can do this as an advisor at the end of a meeting. Can you help me explain how indexed universal life insurance policy loans to be used as income in retirement works for a client of mine who is uncomfortable or had bad experiences with life insurance?
Sure. Let's break it down. With an indexed universal life insurance policy, you are not just getting life insurance coverage, but also an opportunity to build cash value over time. This cash value grows based on a portion of the market index performance, offering growth potential without directly investing in the market. When it comes to retirement, here's how the policy loan works. 1. Building cash value. Over the years, as you pay premiums, your IUL accumulates cash value. This grows tax deferred, meaning you don't pay taxes on the growth as long as it remains in the policy. 2. Taking loans. When you're ready to supplement your retirement income, you can take loans against the cash value. These loans are not taxed as income, offering a tax-advantaged way to access your money. 3. Repaying loans. You're not required to repay these loans during your lifetime. Instead, the loan amount plus interest is deducted from your policy's death benefit. This means your beneficiaries receive a reduced payout after you pass away. This strategy offers a way to create a stream of income in retirement while still having the life insurance protection of an IUL. It's essential to carefully consider the terms, fees, and potential impact on the death benefit when using IUL policy loans for retirement income. Some things to keep in mind. Interest rates. The loans do accrue interest, so it's important to monitor the loan balance. Policy performance. The cash value growth is tied to a market index, so while there's potential for growth, it's not guaranteed. Policy charges are associated with maintaining the life insurance policy, which can affect the cash value. For clients who've had bad experiences with life insurance, it's crucial to clarify how IULs offer a flexible and potentially rewarding approach to retirement income. A financial professional can tailor the policy to fit their specific needs and comfort level.
Automation and AI can help you spend less time on routine tasks and more time building relationships, delivering value, and making every interaction strategic. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to invite on guest host Kurt Arnold, financial advisor and broadcast host of Retirement Rescue, to share his real-world experience and examples of how automation and AI has benefited his business.
Well, thanks, Rob. As you may recall, back in 2022, we had a conversation, and I was having a really good year production-wise, but I was working a lot of hours. I was working about 70 hours a week. I was getting burnt out a little bit, and I was like, what can I do to create some more efficiencies? And I was my own advisor, so I was meeting with clients, doing trades, preparing financial plans, doing my own marketing, making my own videos, doing processing and admin work, and it added up. And at that point in time during the pandemic, there were so many people that wanted to learn, can I retire now, or what do I have to do to retire? So I had so many people that wanted to do financial plans, and back where I was working at that time, we did financial plans as like a lead. So we didn't charge for them, but they were pretty thorough financial plans. So it was a lot of work. And I remember we even went on vacation one year. We drove out to South Dakota. My wife was driving, and I'm on the passenger seat next to her, typing away, trying to get financial plans written, so I wouldn't get too far behind. And so I was getting burnt out. And there was a day I was at home, and I was just scrolling on Twitter, and I came across something called OpenAI. So I'm like, what is this? Kind of piqued my interest. So I signed up for the wait list, got approved. And next thing you know, I'm kind of messing around with it, trying to figure out what this is. And at the time, I wasn't really sure what this would evolve into, at least not as fast as it did. But as you saw when I hosted Digital Advisor Weekly a couple weeks ago, I can go now and I can brainstorm for a show idea for my Retirement Rescue Weekly. I can then have it give me a script for a video and personalize it. I can then give it prompts to give me tasks that I can give to the VA team so they can do blogs and social media posts and all kinds of things to get more eyes for the show. That's in a matter of minutes in some cases. So for me, it's a huge time saver. And thinking about when I am doing meetings with clients now, I can actually have an AI note taker take notes and then summarize it, and I can put that into a CRM with tasks. And I don't have to sit there and furiously try to write all this stuff down like when I was a reporter back in the day, which is why my penmanship is so bad. I can just worry about having a one-on-one conversation with the client, and I don't have to worry about trying to get everything down that I want to remember that I can use later on. So for me, it's a huge help. And there's so much more that we're going to see from it too. So for me, it was something that came at the right time and the right place for me. So really appreciative of the help I can get with AI.
Well, thank you, Kurt, for your feedback. You've been a huge influence on helping us understand the needs of financial advisors and for sharing your ideas about how we can leverage technology to enhance all of our businesses. I encourage everyone on today's broadcast to use the chat feature to share any questions that you may have, any recommendations that you think can help other advisors or sales reps improve the efficiency and the profitability of all of our businesses. It's my hope that you'll consider collaboration not as competition, but as an opportunity to increase the value of the entire industry. Remember, rising tides lifts all ships. So let's check out a few more examples of advisors who have been sharing their feedback and collaboration.
A mentor told me once, you don't have to get it perfect, you just have to get it going. Well, in a world of information overload, swimming with ideas, I'm looking forward to using AI to get that muddy boot level of activity done. Whether it's 2 a.m, just get it done. That first 70, 80%.
My favorite thing that AI and automation will do to change my business is to save me time.
My favorite thing about AI and automation for my business has been that it is changing the way that I'm able to generate and deploy content and to be able to build my authority to serve my ideal client.
Thank you to all of the advisors who posted comments and provided us feedback today. I think it's evident that automation and artificial intelligence is becoming an absolute necessity for advisors and sales agents to remain competitive in our industry. And for those of you who are willing to master those skills with advanced prompts and how to leverage this technology to your advantage, you'll easily rise to the top and stand out from the crowd. Remember, automation is the secret to buying back the time you need to personalize your services, while AI is the brain that will learn how to help you innovate and personalize your business at a faster rate than you could ever accomplish on your own, which will give you the competitive advantage to be the most relevant to your target market. Understanding when to use each means that not just will you save time, but you're using that time to add more value to client relationships. It's the secret to a more efficient and impactful business. Have you tried using automation or AI in your practice? Please share your experiences in the comment. I'd love to hear what's working for you, what's not working for you. And if you're interested in learning more, check out our other videos for more insights on how to use these tools so that they can help you grow your business and better